Hi guys, it's Morgan from the Treasure Trove and welcome to episode 2 of Unwearable Wednesdays. This one I'm calling Shades of Blue. You'll see why. And I'm starting this look off with the Maybelline Color Tattoo in just beige, just as my eye primer, and then I will be going over that with NYX Jumbo Pencil and Milk just to give the blues a little more pop. I like to lay down 2 primers when I use the Jumbo Pencil and Milk because I can find that the shadows still crease a little bit if I use it on its own. So here I'm just preparing that nice smooth base for my shadows, and then I'll just be setting this Jumbo eye pencil with a white eyeshadow so the eyeshadows don't skip as much, because I find when I put matte shadows down onto cream products they just tend to skip a little bit on their own. All the eyeshadows from this look are coming from the BH Cosmetics Eyes on the 60s palette, and I'm first taking this like bright matte blue shade, and I actually had to use the e.l.f. Makeup Block and Seal, which is just like Max Fix Plus, to make this color even work. It was so powdery that it just blended away on my other lid, so I had to go back. That's why it's a little patchy on the other lid, so I learned my lesson. So I'm just patting this all over the mobile lid, as the Brits would say. I watch a lot of UK YouTubers. Now I'm taking this pretty medium blue matte shade on a Coastal Scents Classic blender, I think is what they call it, and I'm just swiping that a little bit above that lighter blue that I put down because I want a nice gradient. I want it to go from light to medium to dark. Just pretty simple. So I'm just working that all in throughout the crease and just a little bit on the lid. Now I'm taking this darker royal satin finished eyeshadow here, and I'm going to be taking that on the Pointed Blender from Coastal Scents, and I'm just swiping that above the medium blue. Like I said, I want a nice gradient, and I'm keeping this mostly through the crease. I'm taking it from corner to corner here. Now with the Coastal Scents Pro Blending okay, how many times in a video have I messed up the name of this? It's the Coastal Scents Pro Blending Fluff Brush, and I am just blending out the harsh edges. You know the drill, there's going to be a lot of blending here because it's blue eyeshadows, and I don't want there to be a harsh line where they stop, or else it would look crazy like the 80s or something. Now I'm going back and I'm adding more of that medium blue through the crease because we blended some away, and these eyeshadows are a very powdery texture and they blend away very easily. All the matte shades do. Now I'm going back in with that royal blue satin shade, and the satin shades tend to cling better to the eyelid because they have a little bit more like oil in them, more, I don't know what it is, but the matte shades in cheap eyeshadows are tricky to get, so these are very, very powdery. And now I'm going back and I am blending out the edges once again and adding more of that royal blue. Again, I want it to be the darkest, most intense part of the look, obviously. I said that already. Now the final part of the top part of the eyeshadows, I'm taking the lightest matte blue shade in this, and I'm just taking this on a professional eyeshadow brush from e.l.f. and I'm just patting that on the center. And now we're going to be working on the bottom and taking that medium shade, and I'm swiping it all along my lash line from corner to corner, and then I'm taking the royal blue, which actually looks more navy on the eye. It's very deceiving in the pan, and I am swiping that all across as well, a little bit below the medium shade, and then I'm blending that all out because it looked kind of crazy if I didn't blend it out. And then I will be going in with the light shade once again, and I will be pressing that right in the center of the eye. It's a little hard to see because I was all over the place. And now I'm going to be taking my favorite Rimmel Lash Accelerator Endless Mascara and just putting that on the top and bottom lashes. And then I will somehow missed the clip of me putting my Jumbo eye pencil and milk on my waterline. I accidentally did not record that. I apologize. I do that in like every video. So here's where this gets a little crazy. I'm taking this Profusion Color Me Glow palette, and I don't know what number it is because the sticker fell out, and I'm taking that icy blue shade and I'm going to be using that as my highlighter. And using this e.l.f. small tapered brush was like the wrong thing to do here. It ended up just placing too much product where I didn't want it, so I went back in with a dress up small kabuki brush, and you'll see that in a second after I try to wipe off what I just deposited all over my face. And I finished up highlighting the high points of my face with that ice blue eyeshadow. With that medium blue eyeshadow there, I'm sorry that's a little out of focus, I'm taking that on an e.l.f. bronzing brush, and I'm just going to be putting that everywhere where blush normally goes. And this eyeshadow was really hard to blend out as a blush, so it's going to take me a while. I'm actually going to switch brushes in a second to my e.l.f. complexion brush, and it actually took me an extra like 3 minutes off camera to get it to look just right. But I kind of like how it turned out. It's really, really funky. Now I'll be putting on the Clan color, I'm not sure how you say that, Femme lipstick in the shade Teal Attraction. It's not really teal, but hey, we'll look past that. And I'm going to apply this all over my lips, completely out of frame, so I apologize for that. And this lipstick was really disappointing. It's very patchy and like way too creamy. It slips everywhere. So I go back in with the NYX Macaroon lipstick in Earl Grey, and I try to like salvage the situation by adding more, but it ended up not being great. The lipsticks weren't that great. I regret not using my OCC lip tars to mix like a custom shade, but hey, we'll go with it. So this is the completed, this is just me like doing weird stuff, and this is the completed look. I've inserted some pictures here so you can see my shades of blue look. I really hope that you liked this. I really hope that you guys like the idea of Unwearable Wednesday, because I like just sitting down and just creating something funky. I know that I don't have the talent of a makeup artist, but I just like playing around with makeup, and I hope you guys like watching me play around with makeup. Excuse the mascara dots on the corner of my eyebrow also, I just realized that that's there. So like this video if you like Unwearable Wednesdays. I really like making these for you, and I hope you're having a wonderful week. And remember, stay cheap and lazy. Bye! Living with you, which is putting me through it all the time. Running around saying how wrong, taking the hours instead of taking one bite. All the walls to table. Oh, my new bougie. The walls again with me. Down in you, darling.